everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. So I'm here today again working on the account of Saint Austell. I did do a little bit of work off camera, not a ton, just a little bit. So the first thing I did was I did cover the spine with this lace, and I'm going to be doing some more work on this today. And then I did a little collage and a journal book plate down here with this leather printed owl, and I did some gilding around it, added some birch bark beneath it, and then added the journal label. So today what I'd like to do is I actually want to do some beading on the spine here with some freshwater pearls. I'll show you real quick the other things that I did. So I have the 5 signature the papers chosen, and I just did on top of the what's it called, the book plate page, right? The title page, I kept the 1897 intact and just added this lovely bird, a flycatcher, and added just some paper on the back here to make this a more usable page by Starlight, the Wonderful Beauty of Dawn. And so that's all I've done. I haven't done a whole lot else. I think you saw a little bit of the papers in the last video that I was adding. So I will set those aside for now, because I think what I'd like to do is I've gotten an embroidery needle here, a very fine one, and then I'm using some nylon. This is like a really strong nylon thread. I use it in my felting because it doesn't get stuck to or felt to wool, so it's really good for that, and it's very good for beading because it's strong. So what I'm wanting to do today is just to take a look on the spine here. I want to go and stitch right on through the back, and I want to add some of these freshwater pearl beads to the spine because I feel like it will add a nice element to this. I love the lace, but I felt like it just needed a little something else to feel exactly how I want it to, like a little more special. So I'm going to just stitch these right on through the spine here. The other nice thing about this nylon thread is that it does not tangle like a lot of embroidery floss does. So I'm going to come right back up beside the bead. I'm going to put I'm going to go through it twice, through the hole twice. And that is exactly what will fit because these are very fine little holes. And if you're ever sewing in this way and you're struggling to pull your needle through, I recommend using any kind of a plier. These are just round nose, but you could use any other kind of a little plier to just kind of help you pull it through so that you don't hurt your hands. So yeah, we'll just stitch these on. Just go super close to the bead here. There we go. First bead on. And then at the back, I'm just going to go just through here a little, and I will tie a knot. Okay. And then I'll just kind of take a look at what the spine looks like and find the next logical spot to me. I think that would be right here. And pop the second bead through. So I've had a relatively uneventful morning. I got up and hung out with the kids, waited for my husband to get home, logged into work, did all the email stuff, and then I had to take my daughter for her pediatric follow-up, just to basically conclude that she's all good now and that this strange virus is gone. They are not 100% sure still what it was. It was suspected at first that it was Lyme disease, but then I had actually had to go to Sick Kids Hospital to see the infectious disease specialists yesterday, and they explained the complexities of Lyme disease to me, and how, you know, detecting it's very difficult, but that they did a more complex blood serology to check different antibodies and markers and things, and it would appear that even though one of the tests had shown that she had like sensitivity to Lyme, that basically like they want to rule that out because of the rest of the kind of results that they were able to look at, that they don't think it was Lyme. So they think it was just some kind of a you know, a virus that was, not every virus is known, you know, to doctors. There's lots of viruses out there that they come and go. Thankfully this one has gone, and I hope it stays this way. I mean, it's still a bit of a puzzle, and following up with my pediatrician this morning, she said, I don't know. I kind of feel like I know what I saw, and like she feels like it probably was Lyme, because the first time when we gave the initial antibiotic, it was one that does not treat Lyme, and it didn't actually completely fix all the issues my daughter was having. But then once we gave amoxicillin, which does treat Lyme, she was right as rain and back to her old self. And this has been the first time during this whole, like, I would say almost like about 2 months of this now, of like getting sick, getting well. So I don't know. Okay, so the third one, I'm gonna try to get this through again. Oy, it's a tight little hole. Oy, there we go. So yeah, these pliers come in so handy for this kind of fussy work. So I think I'll just go the length of the spine here, doing kind of a bit of a random pattern, but probably like a little bit of, almost like a little zigzaggy kind of pattern. And then once I'm done that, I'll come back. I'll just take a break. I won't make you watch me stitch all of these, because I don't think that my conversation is that enlightening. I don't have a ton to talk about today. I'm trying to think. Well, the long weekend, I can do a little more, I guess. The long weekend is coming up. It is going to be our Labor Day long weekend here in Canada. I don't have plans, but I'm sort of thinking that starting today, I want to finish mordanting a bunch of fabric, and I want to sort a bunch of laundry, clothing donations, all of that kind of stuff, and just do a little general cleaning before we go on vacation in September, so that that's kind of all done. And I have a ton of fabric sitting on my dining room table just waiting to be mordanted, and then I have to finish and wash all of that. So that's probably one big job I'll be doing on the weekend. And then maybe a picnic or something like that. I'm not sure. I really want to go to fall fairs. I love going to fall fairs, but I think they might be a little too people-y for me. Too many people. Okay. Okay, so like I said, I will go and do this and come back because this takes a little while. Okay, all of my stitching is done. There we go. We have all the beads on, and I really think they're pretty. I love freshwater pearls. They're just really lovely. They have so many different colors in them. So I think from the side profile, it adds something nice, and obviously sitting on a shelf, you know, very pretty. So okay, that makes me feel like it's a lot more complete. You know when something just feels like it needs something more? That is how I felt about that. So now I think what I'll do, I'll set this aside for a little bit and we'll look at the signatures. So last time I was telling you, I have a bit of ephemera here that I want to use in this book. And first of all, I have all of my ephemera from my Journal Together Patreon club kit on my Patreon, and I want to put that in this journal. I want to use it all in this journal. We have some stationery pages, I have, here's one of the original diagrams from this original book, and then a bit of other stuff here. So I think what I'll do is begin to go through the book and take a look at adding my ephemera to these signatures. I'm just going to kind of split it up and go signature by signature. So these I think are good writing pages. I also want to use this fussy cut somewhere too because it's very pretty. I just want to snip a little bit more off of it. This was the leftover from the bird at the beginning, but I'll pop it there because that's a gorgeous flower. So for now, I think I will either leave this alone. I might leave this alone, or maybe just add like the stamp to it. That might be nice. We'll add a little something there to just give it a little interest. Could even add the flower. Actually, no, I don't think so. I think I just want the stamp there. I'm so excited to be making a Commonplace book. I haven't made one in a long time. To just not have really much of a theme to work with, although nature does thread its webs through all of my books, usually in some way. Okay, so now we have one of these beautiful pages from the vintage botanical book. And what I think I want to do is add some kind of a pocket to this, like that would be really pretty because like she's really great and she's not too big, so she's not going to take up too much of the page. So I think what I'll do, I'm just going to cut the top off of this. Then grab my corner rounder here. I want to round the corner that will be on the outside. Whoops, that's the wrong. I like using the larger corner rounder there. Maybe just plunk that right like that. I like her there. And I might add a word snippet of some kind. I'm sort of trying to use up this large book of word, or of like really nice pages. I'll show you. So see, this has really, really great sized words. Let's see if there's anything. The wonder of the world. Wood more precious than gold. Fairy of the fountain, that could be nice. She could be a fairy of the fountain. Let's check the other side real quick. Diamonds and emeralds. Portrait to be painted. Sorry if this is a little bit slow. I'm just trying to find if there's something there. I don't know. I don't know. Is she a fairy of the fountain? I'm not sure. I feel like I will grab my box of words from back here. I need to move some rulers that are there in front of all of that. There's so many word snippets, it's like a little crazy here. Shining moonlight. rainbow lights the sky. That's pretty. Maybe found a lovely flowering meadow. That could be nice because she's on a flowery page. Yeah, let's do that. I think that would be nice. So I'll set these words over here for now. Okay. Yeah. Then I need my book here that I'm roughing up and some ink. I'll just ink this a little. Okay. I think I might try to watch a little bit more of The Sandman later today or tonight. I'm trying to get through it, but every time I start watching it, the kids wake up or something and they're in the room and I can't watch it with them. They're a little too small. There's a few too scary things in it for them. But I will get through it at some point. All right, found a lovely flowering meadow. Okay, now let's put this back in here for a minute and move this. Okay, so we've put something in here. Now I will move on to the next signature, and we have another flowery page here that's quite pretty. So I'm going to find something to put on that one. Also from my kit here. Let me see. That could be quite nice. I like the colors in this. I feel like she'd be really great on here as a pocket. This is this was a French place card, so this was glued on to like a folding card, and you could basically fold it and it would be like your place setting card. This one, it was funny, it was called Risque Gown on the package. It was really cute. I'm trying to see, it says Laurent Clavel 34 Fabric Centenaire Paris. Yeah, I think that would be a cute pocket there for sure. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut this away or cut that away, but I don't think so. I think what I might do is I'll just cut this side bit away just to give it a bit of a freeform shape, but it will still be a nice strong pocket because it will have this here, and we'll leave the little Paris label on there. Yeah. Super cute. Okay, so there is something for that page. And then we'll move on to the next signature. And I often do this where I try to like spread out, like if I have a kit that I'm putting into a journal, I want to kind of spread it out a little bit, so that like you've got pieces of the kit that go through the whole entire journal and you don't just have all the ephemera being used in this one space. So this is a vintage envelope, or an old envelope from 1973, from the estate auction of that like random $2 box that I got. So it's a nice envelope, and I think what I want to do maybe with it, I don't know if I want to cover this page, so what I'm going to do is put it on the white page on the inside possibly. And it will fit there, but it needs to go this way so it still gets to be a pocket. So I'll put that on. Then before I do though, hold on. I might add like a little, this little bit up here or over here. Yeah. that can go there. I wonder. Because the pocket's on the side, actually, can I pull that up? Do I have time? I think I do. I want to stick that down there. Yeah, I do. Okay. Whoops. I think I used a little bit too much glue. As happens from time to time. Then we'll just re-glue this down on top of it. A little bit of grungy from the book spine, I think, or from the glue. Now, where's my, there it is. So I want to kind of grunge this page a little around this so it doesn't look odd being on there. There we go. All right, so now this envelope will open up from this side. But I can also make it an upper tuck pocket, so I think I will do that. This is a good quality paper, this envelope. So let me know if you are journaling along with me on Patreon. If you are posting to Instagram, you can use the hashtag Studioloo JT, Journal Together. I'd love to see what you make from all these goodies because they are really fun, and I have so much fun stuff coming up in the next Journal Together. I am so stoked to be using my actual design skills. It's actually like feeling very good about it. All right, now we need something to put in here. Let me see if this will fit. I think it will. This Watkins 1920, the Watkins girl. I think I'll put her inside in there, so she's hidden along in there. Then maybe we could use this piece of scanned ledger to go in the back tuck spot here. I think it would maybe just pop out a little bit, right? Yeah, and yeah, that'd be cute. And then these little guys are hiding back there. We have some grittiness, so I'm happy with that page. Now we'll move on to the next one here. So this is music paper. I definitely want to do something with that. Let's see, what would be fun on here? Maybe the bullfrogs. I think what I'll do, I'm going to cut the little framed bullfrogs out of here. And then I'm also going to cut the little bullfrog label out. Okay. And I'm thinking like a little pop of color with this butterfly up here. Or maybe something a little different. I'm just going to grab my ephemera, my random ephemera bin here. Hold on one second. So this is like my snippets, and this is my fussy cuts. So first I'll check maybe fussy cuts. I really need to like go through these and organize them a little bit more, like turn them right side up to begin with. That little boy is so cute. Let's see, would he be good on there maybe somewhere? Maybe. Let's leave him there for a sec. Just take a look here. We have a fish. That could go well with the frogs. We have that little girl maybe. Mainly just because it's frogs and it kind of reminds me of my own childhood a little bit because I was a consummate frog catcher. I always let them go. I was very gentle with them. Okay. All right, let's set this aside for a minute. And then obviously these can always come in handy. So let's take a look here. We wanted to use this as a pocket. So maybe she could kind of stand on here and we could make it more of a frog, like not just a frog theme. Or we could put a fish up here. Nah, I don't think so. Although the fish could look kind of neat under the label. Maybe with something else. Although I sort of feel like the little boy could be good too. Oh, the challenges. Let me move this out of the way for a minute. Actually, that could be cool too. Because we don't need to see the back side of the frog, really. A little piece of this from the book, the original book, up here. That would be cute. Okay, let's do it. See how we want her. We want her to extend off a little bit, maybe. Yes. So I think what I also want to do with this is add something behind her that's a little bit stronger. So what I might do actually is just take some book page. There's also this, which was like one of the original illustrations of the book. And what we could do is make a more free-form shaped pocket. That would be fun. Let's do it. And the other thing that I can do with this is just glue here and here. We want to make sure it all fits on one page. So there we go. And then we could have this be like a little slide space to put something else. I could even glue the bottom if I want, but I don't know. Maybe I won't. I'll just leave it open. Or maybe I'll glue it, because I mean, then it would end the bottom of the pocket. That's actually probably a good plan. There. So we're going to have like a little pocket in there. Now we need to put her on, and I wanted, I just goobered it up because I want her to stand here, and I wanted to like make something strong behind her there. Okay, now we need to use something else to do that. which isn't necessarily a bad thing because I do need to use things up. I've got this like China doll heads, this doll heads thing. That could be good, right? Like that, maybe? Yeah. So let's just put some glue on this arm that we want to protect. Actually, I'll just glue her down completely. Let's get glue on all of her. Okay. Right there. Yeah. Okay. So there's our pocket. Now I gotta go to the back and I just need to glue this down here so that it doesn't lift. So it's nice and secure. All right, so now we have a pocket and I love the shape of it. I think that's fun. I'm just going to trim a little more off this side though, so that it fits a bit better. Yep, that's good. Okay. Then we will glue this down to that snippet of book spine from the original book with that amazing, very subtle but beautiful floral. I definitely feel like this studio reorg has me using my stuff more. I'm happy about that. Okay, there we go. There is that. Now, put that over here. Do I have something that's thin enough that I could stick in that little pocket right now? I'm not sure. I'm gonna grab my ephemera bin. 1 minute. Okay. I know I do have some small things, and what I'm thinking about is like I have these little watercolor swatches that we made a while ago. Yay! And that will go in there. That's so fun. And then maybe I'll steal something else from my made ephemera to put in the big pocket. That could be nice. It's kind of big though. That's something a little smaller. That one is a little smaller. I like that, yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Now put my ephemera back so it's out of the way. Okay, so that page is done. And now we have the last signature we haven't worked on, and again, it's another one of these botanical pages. I do like to try to use these kind of pages as the front of the signature. All right. Maybe we'll try to use a piece of this stationery on this page as a fold up. So I wonder if I have already made a pocket that would go good with this. So let's decide how we want to fold it first. So I think I'll do the typical like letter fold. Making sure it's not too wide. It's not. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so we need something to tuck that into. And then I have over here in this Use It Up, this envelope, but I think it's too big for this page, so I don't want to use it there. Just looking at my ephemera here and seeing. That would be nice with some kind of like a backing to it. I'm going to make a collaged pocket. I'll just do it on some book here. Some of my book that I'm ripping up. Not that page. Let's see if we have any. Oh, that's a good background. This is a better color for a background, I think. Okay, so let's glue down this. Maybe like that. We'll grab some bits and bobs here. Too big. I like the color of that. Okay, I think I want to try to like just maybe fussy cut this a bit. I feel like I want to go thrifting today. I watched a thrift video this morning and it's got the old brain saying, go thrift. You know you want to. And I do need to take donations, but I think I might just go to the recycling center. I probably won't go full on thrifting. We'll just ink this flower. Then maybe a word snippet would be nice. Must be a storm coming. I feel like this is like an ode to my parents. I'm always teasing them because I say, you know, what is it when people get older, all they talk about is the weather? And my parents have totally like embraced that. Oh, they're very funny though. I'm like, am I going to do the same thing? I have a high probability, I think. Okay, I'll glue that down so we have a little bit firmer of a surface. Now I need to take a look at the width. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be very good. So just kind of cut around this. I'm going to leave a little edge of this background all around here. And give it a bit of a freeform kind of shape with the flower. Now, do I want to trim the bottom more, or do we like that bit? I think I kind of like that extra bit at the bottom. It's pretty cute. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep it. I'll just add that here. nice press. Okay, then do I want to do anything to this? I don't think so. I think I just want to tuck it on in there. Maybe trim it just a little. Yep. I'll use my trimmer so I don't do a typical Cindy ding dong cut here. Okay. One side and also this one too. Let's trim a bit from this one. There we are. Perfect. Yay. Yeah, that fits there nicely. Okay, so that's that page. Now, all right, we've done one bit of ephemera for each of our 5 signatures, I think, which was my objective for this video. So let's recap what we did. So we added this stamp and this pocket. I do suppose I could put something in it. Let me grab something from my made ephemera. Sorry, that took a little longer than anticipated. I don't know. I'm thinking I like these doves. Yeah, okay. So now we have this, okay. So, signature 1, signature 2, maybe I will put something in here from the kit. Maybe one of the Italian sewing cards, or maybe not. Although I do kind of like how that goes in there. It sort of looks like that's her hair. Kind of cute, but I may need to reconsider. Actually, one of these might be nice too, because it's just kind of a calm background and I like that. Yeah, let's do that. And then the third thing we did was in here. Whoopsie, did we get a little glue, a little stickage there? There we go. Innocent, no harm done. All right, in this one we added this envelope with this tuck spot back here, and then inside here, this there. So that's fun. Signature 3, here's signature 4. We did this. This was a fun little pocket to make. And then that. So yeah, we're coming right along. I'm loving this already. It's so nice to make something just as a commonplace book. Okay, so that I think is it for me for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We will be back with St. Austell here. Still loving the beading. I think it's going to be a very cute journal. Yeah. So, okay. Thank you so much. We'll talk again very soon. If you haven't yet subscribed, I would love it if you did. And I hope you have a really fun day. And if you have a long weekend, I hope it's a wonderful long weekend and the weather's beautiful for you. See, I'm already talking about the weather. I've basically now just become my parents. So yeah. Okay. Take care. Have a great day. Bye for now.